This week on the House of Bread Show, we talk about harvest collections, and yes, that's tinned hummus. We say a big thank you to iProspect, who helped out at Bread Church on Friday. Hob Church has an announcement, as well as our anniversary service. And as always, much, much more. Hello! Welcome to the House of Bread Show. One more time. I promised greater things last week, viewer. I failed on the promises. Again, it is just me and Will. And I'm wearing shorts again.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're not. No, so
okay.
we did have complaints last week
Yeah.
from you wearing shorts. But we'll move on. Right, first up, a fantastic Friday at Bread Church.
It was amazing. Thank you.
You're just so stunned you can't speak there.
Thank you, iProspect.
Yes.
Basically, there were 17 people from iProspect who are locally based Stafford IT business, coordinated from an office in London called Project Dirt, who basically do corporate social responsibility days. So thank you, James and Andy, for that. The guys and girls came down. They had no idea what was happening on the day. They just basically had an option. Could they work with us or another charity, which will remain nameless? And they chose us, which is fantastic. So we started off with bacon sandwiches, which is always good. Thank you, Pete.
That was fantastic.
Shame about the t-shirt. You'll know what I mean, Pete. They spent the whole morning with us and pretty much into the day. They went into the garden, worked with Matt Long, did a load of work. I just really got House of Bread. I think I was quite impressed by just the way they really sort of understood what we did, worked with a lot of our friends in a really lovely way. And then at the briefing at the end, their boss came in. And apparently they enjoyed their day.
Oh,
which
fantastic!
Is fantastic. So,
well, if you follow us on Twitter, you would have seen Twitter explode. Well, our Twitter explode with all sorts of pictures and stuff that was going on.
Yeah. And if you're a business like them that are locally based, or we had them further afield,
for sure,
with Network Rail and others, and your employees have got 2 days of volunteering or more, or maybe you're somebody who knows that exists in your business, get their corporate social responsibility person to contact us and get involved in a live event in terms of interacting with a lot of our friends in a really, really good way. But they were really good bunch of people. I think
lovely
they
bunch
enjoyed
of
themselves.
people, and they looked like they're having a great time.
Loads of good quality
Don't know what was
bread.
going on underneath, but they looked like
it was
they
good.
were having a great
They were fine.
Fantastic.
Good.
Right, brilliant. Next up, we shall. Oh, that was a bit of a big ring. Harvest is kicking off. Thank you, everybody who's donated stuff or donating stuff or going to donate stuff.
It's been amazing. Last week. On Friday, Jude did Stafford Grammar, which is fantastic. Thank you, Stafford Grammar, all the pupils who were there, for your generosity and the quality, particularly of the goods. And we were down on vapour, really, weren't we? And as ever,
just before harvest time, our donations do go down, and we struggle through, but we always make it.
Enough.
Thank you to everybody who donates food. We always make it, but it is looking very healthy again now, the food bank.
So we've just loaded up there. That's fantastic. So thank you, Derrington Church. Literally, churches and groups have been phoning me pretty much every hour, I think, offering donations. And also the other thing is bringing things up to us at Beaconside Unit, which is fantastic. And also a lot of buffets we've had this week as well, which is rather lovely.
That's been fantastic.
Where people have needed to zero waste personally, they've got on the phone to us, and we've been able to pick it up. Or it was used during down at Browning Street.
Fantastic.
We've got 2 days back to back, as it were, in Browning Street. We can take any surplus food. So if you're in that situation, even if you think, well, shall I bother? It's only a few sandwiches. If you've got the time,
that's going to go in the right people's mouths for sure.
Absolutely. So
the fresh veg that people are donating from harvests has been fantastic. A load of fresh veg went into the soups on Friday.
We've got Bassett's Church next weekend. I know Derrington Church have provided some stuff.
I think you're going over the same.
Just loads of places and individuals.
Our heads are filled with everybody. We could just get different people coming in going, this is from here, this is from Ealing, this is from all sorts.
Amazing.
So it's been fantastic. If we can't remember all of the names, it must be a lot, or we've got bad memory. House of Bread Church.
Oh, right, yes.
Right.
Now this is...
What is it, Will? When is it?
Okay.
And is it like the anniversary service we do?
Okay, what is it? Well, it's our take on church, basically. So it will have the House of Bread stamp on it, in terms of there will be sandwiches and food and cake and tea and coffee.
Always free food.
Always free food, probably a cup of tea or coffee on arrival. The idea of the service is probably more informal than the word service might apply. So it's not sort of songs of praise, it's more like our Bread Church experience, isn't it?
If you've ever been to Bread Church on a Friday, it will be that kind of experience, won't it? There'll be a bit of reading from a Bible.
Yeah, a bit of prayer time,
bit of prayer,
bit of
bit of singing. No, we don't do singing on a Friday.
We're also going to ask for everybody what their feedback is. So what should we be including in the service, and perhaps what shouldn't we? So it's a bit of a church gathering in a way, I suppose. We're getting people to think about maybe some of the questions that might have been wandering around in their heads. It's the 23rd of October,
right,
which is a Sunday. So grab your diaries, put that in now.
And we're hoping that's going to be once a month.
Once a month, because the next date, I think, is the end of November. I think something like 27th of November. And then we've also calculated that it will be Christmas Day when the next one is.
Right, it's 23rd of October, House of Bread Church. Now, that's our very own service.
Yes.
Separate to that is our anniversary service.
Yes,
our 6th is that coming up?
That is our 6th, unbelievably. And that's November 3rd at Trinity Church on Mount Street in Stafford. And our good friends from the BBC, from In Praise of God, which is produced by Lamont Howie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lamont, because between us we sorted out a date where he could come and record it, and Ian, his sound recordist. So that's another date for your diary. November 3rd, Trinity Church. Get there. I think the plan is to get there for sort of 5:30 for a sort of 6 or 6:30 start. We have to work around them, but it's all good.
Well, when's the date? November 3rd. So we'll have a lot more about that on the vlog before it comes up.
The recording goes out one side of Christmas and then the other side of Christmas, I think. I think that's the idea.
Yeah,
but we'll have more details about that, which is fantastic. The other date, which just is good, is the 13th of October. We've got all the church leaders across the whole of Stafford coming to Browning Street to get a sort of heads up from me and a bit of worship and prayer there. So that's really good.
Fantastic.
Right. Gosh, lots of diary dates.
I can only apologise if I'm suddenly bathed in light. The sun has come out from behind a cloud and is right in my eyes, so I might be blind by the end of this vlog. Any other business? Have you got any other business?
Yeah, I've got 2 bits.
Go on then. What are your 2 bits?
Okay.
Do one and then I'll try and think of one, and then you can do your last one.
First of all, great concert.
That's the one I was going to do.
Were you? Oh.
Yeah, never mind. Carry on.
Concert on Monday. Thank you, Hannah and Ben. And particularly thank you, Pete Morgan of Fish Records. I've got his card here.
Well done, everybody who guessed the right numbers.
Yes.
You know, it was great to see you there, if you're watching this afterwards, or if you're watching this before. We hope to see you there.
Yeah, fantastic.
So yes, thank you. Well done.
So that was good. I haven't been to an event in the Met Bar. I thought it was quite a nice little venue there.
We just said we haven't been there yet.
But thank you
for. It's Monday evening, the gig.
Yes,
so we haven't been there yet.
In my dream. Right. So yeah, thank you, Hannah and Ben, for that. That's really cool. I have got one more other bit.
Yes, go on.
2017. This is amazing.
2017.
2017.
That's the future. Well,
that's the future.
What's
next
happening
year,
there?
April. We're only holding another charity dinner.
Well, you've gone for April there. We're definitely holding another charity dinner in 2017.
We're going for April because it's a good date.
Watch this space for the date.
Rosie and David, thank you, Rosie and David, because they have actually decided that they're going to take that up and they're going to run it for us.
Fantastic.
So, David and Rosie, you know who you are, obviously.
You will, if you came to the last one, they will have attacked you with raffle tickets.
Yes, they will. They were raffle ticket attackers, and they're going to basically work with us. But primarily, they want to do something. They want to do something specifically for House of Bread, and they asked if they could help doing that. So it's going to be at the Moat House again, which is fantastic. So thank you, Chris Lewis, for your generosity in sorting out numbers for us and prizes and generally looking out for us. So yeah, more details about that. But I just thought I'd put it out there now, just in case I was at the last one and you thought, wow, I've got to go again.
Yeah.
So a lot of dates there in your diary. It's filling up.
Is that it?
No, I think it is.
Good, because my vision is slowly going now as the sun beats down. Thank you, Will.
Good. That's okay.
Good. Thank you very much for watching, as always. Go on.
Don't forget Stafford FM, 2 shows.
Yes,
Garden
always
show,
check out our radio shows. Garden Show's 9:15, House of Bread radio show 4 o'clock, both on a Sunday.
Lots of interesting questions that we're covering. They've been very topical over the last couple of weeks. Thank you for Neelam as well for coming on the gardening show. And we're getting a lot of interaction. People are sending pictures of their plants in various states of decay.
He's got confused again, viewer. Me saying thank you and trying to say goodbye.
Yes, I'm done
means
now.
Talk. You were done 5 minutes ago, right? Thank you again for watching this, whatever this is. We shall see you next time. Goodbye. Sorry. Hello! Welcome to the House of Bread show. Oh, the door is closed.
Yeah.
Hello! I was just making sure the door was closed. I thought I heard somebody coming in. It was just the gym upstairs, right? Hello! Welcome to